What's up everyone, Jangular here. A couple days ago the MMO Wildstar quietly launched on Steam, and I want to talk about what it means for the game. When Wildstar came out some time back, it was heralded as the return to hardcore that had been missing in MMOs, and for a short period it looked like they might have done things right. But then things started to take a turn, it seems, as people found that what the developers meant by hardcore was apparently exceptionally long grinds for attunement to raids, rather than a skill-based attunement system, which I think a lot of people were hoping for. Since then, the game hasn't really been able to maintain a large player base, eventually going free to play, and now launching on Steam. This launch on Steam seems like an unfortunate last attempt to boost the player base in hopes of keeping the game alive. Recently, an earnings report came out showing that the numbers for Wildstar are exceptionally low, despite a bump in the fourth quarter. And when I say exceptionally low, I mean that the numbers are lower than other MMOs that NCSoft has pulled the plug on in the past. This created all kinds of doomsayers in the MMO community, but the fact that the last quarter had some growth and that the company decided to launch on Steam means that they aren't giving up on it just yet. While it is troubling that they didn't spend any money on advertising within Steam to get the word out, a Carbine employee has posted that they see Steam as a marketing platform in itself and that word of mouth is how they hope to get the word out. For a lot of people, this gave the impression that money is pretty tight right now, and that they're hoping for an organic burst of new players. The good news is that they recently launched a new content patch as well, so this in conjunction with the Steam launch could give the numbers a solid boost. I installed the game and gave it another chance, and it does have its own charms to it, but it's by no means the perfect game. I haven't put in enough time with it yet to do a full-blown review of the game, nor do I think it's entirely necessary as the game has been out for such a long time. There's plenty of resources for those interested. Today's focus is on the Steam launch. The one thing I've heard repeatedly though about this game is that the dungeons and raids are fantastic from a gameplay perspective, so I'm going to give the game a chance to experience at least some of those aspects. The question I have is whether or not the new players will be willing to spend money on the cash shop items to keep this game alive. The cash shop has both aesthetic and functional items that can be purchased, from costumes to mounts, experience boosts, housing items, and all other kinds of items. Important to note, I don't think this game has crossed over into the pay-to-win category as of yet. There are some aspects where you can more easily do certain things by paying money, but as far as I'm aware, that's the extent of it. So, if you're an MMO player, have you given Wildstar a try? Are you considering giving it another chance now that it's on Steam? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you're new to the channel and enjoyed the video, feel free to hit that subscribe button for more in the future. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'm Jangular, and I'll see you next time on AoE.